But
My
your voice is
background is not.
too low. Yeah, I feel that you are not energetic today.
I'm energetic, but the thing is, I have I have bought one Bluetooth,
Hmm?
and now I'm going to use it anyway, even if I'm not clearly audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Earlier I used to use my headphone,
Oh, okay.
so at that time it was good. But yes, sometimes people are saying to me that you are not audible. It's because of Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
You are going to
Like,
ask me some questions, Rachel. Am I
yeah,
right?
like, yeah, I'm about to ask.
Uh,
Before I,
see, I will ask you in Tamil tomorrow. Okay?
Tomorrow? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You can ask me. Why
In
not?
Tamil. In Tamil. You
Okay.
have to answer in Tamil.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay. I
But
answer to both.
Rachel, every day you are in Rogan live stream, right? So, that you
Yes.
are not here sometime like you are and googly you guys are make Rogan too, like you guys are make like good live stream here, I have to say that.
Yes, but from last few days I am sleeping early,
Hmm.
but
you could say,
tomorrow is holiday.
you could say in other way. From last few days,
There is no need to call.
I'm ignoring Rohan. You could say in other ways as well.
I didn't know, no, 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 no. Like, if you were my girlfriend, I would have had ignored you, but that's not the case. So why would I ignore you? But
Hmm.
the way you are not giving me chance to speak, yes, I'm upset on that. You should give me chance more often to speak.
Who is Rocky, bhai?
See, now you ignored me.
No, 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 I did not ignore you.
I said like a paragraph and you're saying who is Rocky. Don't you think so that Rocky is okay? Fine, fine, fine. So you were
Hmm.
about to ask one question to
Yeah,
everyone.
one question. So my question was that, like, you put up a question, something like my question was just no, it was a follow-up question to that. What was your question? Uh, see,
My questions were like, how are you?
no, no,
Hello,
no, no. See,
Jannat.
see, see. But my question was that, like, my question was that if I talk about the, like, I think you said something. Look, no, it's okay. Like, even though you'd not speak something, so people understand, I would understand, or you would say something or not something. So my
Okay,
question
okay,
to
okay.
all of you, like, when it comes to have a non-verbal communication where people don't speak, they communicate through eyes, through gestures, through expressions. So I would like to know, are you good at that, guys? Like, let's listen one by one. I would like to know. I hope you understood what I want to know, right? And post that, I'll bring a topic what we are going to discuss. But I just want to know how good you all are at the non-verbal communication. Jadav, what about you?
Yeah, I try to sense their emotion and feel if they are not speaking. I try to understand through their eyes because that's the only lenses that we can understand. Otherwise, it's tough to understand somebody without having any language. So I try to understand as far as possible, but sometimes we understand sometimes in wrong manner. So it happens to me. I do understand sometimes.
Okay, sometimes you understand.
Mm.
Saranya, what about you? I know you are married, so do you communicate with your husband through non-verbal communication because maybe your in-laws are there?
Yeah, it's happened, right? It's in some function or something like that. Everybody in our home, I can't to talk to him directly, something like that. So sometimes I do that in my eyes and hands. So yeah.
Hmm. I think more with your husband, right?
Yeah. Yeah, every time he's seeing me, my face, what I'm going to see talking something. But every time he ignored me. That's the main thing.
Hmm.
But I tried to explain something in my eyes and face. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so Alexa, would you like to speak, Alexa? I think she would not. She
But
would be in
you,
a comment
it's a
section.
main thing. I have to tell you one thing. Like you're like you give some questions, but you're come if come to my turn, right? You're alter some things. Like you have to say, how do you
Yeah,
do that with your husband?
yeah,
Like you're
because
making me so
see,
comfortable.
yeah, because so that you can understand what exactly we are talking about.
Yes,
Like if I'll
yes,
go to
yes.
raceless, I'll modify my question a little bit, okay?
Hmm.
So raceless, like first you tell me, like when we talk about non-verbal communication, so how,
Mhm.
like, are you good at it? Like people get you, like even though if you want to communicate something.
At least client has never complained about my non-verbal communication, which is written communication, emails.
Oh,
Um, but when it comes to facial expression or saying something by hand, hand signs and all,
okay, so let let
I'm good at
let me
that.
let me create a scenario. Like suppose you want to apply a leave, you went to your boss cabin, but before you ask him, like you saw his face, and his face seems to be bit, you could say, no, anxious, or you can say bit sad, or bit, angry. So it's a kind of non-verbal communication. He did not say anything to you, but the moment you saw his face, you understood, right? And then you
That
think
is
like,
not communication, man.
it's expressions.
When,
Those are the expressions, right? You communicate through the
yeah,
expressions. Even though he did not say anything to you, but just by seeing his face, you understood, right? Maybe if I would say something, then I would not get in a return.
okay.
Hmm.
Let me tell you something. Like I'm very, very, very good at like I you can say that I have that ability to understand what people are thinking when they are in front of me. Uh, Mostly when people are lying in front of me, I don't know, but I get it somehow when they are bored or they don't want to stay there. Any kind of feeling. It may be negative, it may be positive. I just get it somehow. I'm very good at that. But when it comes to the same thing, the people who are of age below 15, I don't get them. I don't know why. I don't understand anything while looking at their face.
Okay.
But
So
if
there's
they are above 16 to 60, it doesn't matter. Like I can recognize it very easily.
hmm. Okay, so there's a age gap, like people below 15 or 16. So you
Yes.
struggle to read their
No, I
facial.
don't struggle. I completely, they prove me completely wrong.
Hmm. Okay, cool, cool.
But that's not the case above 16. That's
Hmm.
why whenever I want to talk to someone, uh, where I want to make sure that whether that person is lying or not, I always, insist them to meet me. I don't prefer calls. Just come in front of me and let's talk.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool, cool. So Umesh, over to you. But Umesh, before you just share your thought, let me just read this comment. Okay, Alexa. Bye. Good night, Alexa. So, okay. So Rocky is saying, I would like to quote Friedrich: all credibility, all good concise, all evidences of truth come only from the senses. How others sense or perceive you significantly impacts your success. Well, it's moving, guys. Success in the otherwise brilliant people with great ideas and exceptional talent are often misjudged, mislabeled, and overlooked because of their ineffective non-verbal communication. Okay, I think there's one more line. Okay. Okay, Alexa left, no worries. Yeah, so Umesh, now it's your turn, Umesh.
Yeah, actually, I know some kind of spatial like sign languages because my cousin brother is unable to talk and unable to listen to because by his born he was like deaf and like unable to hear anything, so that's why he was unable to talk. But I know the some kind of sign languages. I know the whole alphabets, like how to understand, like how to convey a message to my cousin brother. So I know the whole alphabet, how to make a sign language, how to make a words.
Okay, cool, cool. So one more question, Raceless, like what he put up. So Raceless, suppose if there's a person who is deaf and he's asking something to you, so would you just address that person? Would you able to understand his message, or can you convey him like what he's asking? Or suppose he asked something and that was written on a paper. You understood what exactly he is looking for. So, but now it's your turn to address, and you don't have pen or paper to write something. So, would you address him by your expressions or by your sign language?
I think I can. I think I can.
Okay, you can.
I have never come across this scenario, but if it happens, I think I'll be able to convey my message.
Okay, cool.
See, all those signs and all things are better, but the normal conversation doesn't require many words.
Mm-hmm. No, even I have not counted anyone.
Okay,
Like,
let's say that I want to like let's say he is going to say that I want to drink something. So instead of asking him, I will put tea or coffee in front of him. Like he will say that okay, these are the things that if you want to choose this, or you want to choose that.
hmm. Okay, that's cool, cool.
It's not so difficult, I think so. But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to hang out with them throughout the day, then you need to learn the language. As Umesh said that he learned that language for his brother. So in
Mm-hmm.
that case, it is mandatory. It will make things more easier.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to like no in you can say in relationship, like if you're girlfriend boyfriend, so non-verbal communication plays such a vital role. Have you like ever have you done in your class, like when your class teacher was there, your girlfriend, she was just next to you, and you just raised your eyebrow and she understood like you want to say something, or something you just want to convey her? Have you done that ever?
Yeah, raised eyebrows, and I showed him her door. Let's go out.
Okay, see, raising eyebrows doesn't mean like raising eyebrow doesn't mean like let's go outside.
No, after raising the eyebrows, you have to move your what do you say eyeballs towards the door, so she will understand. It's just like we are supposed to go out. You got
Okay.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay,
that
so
eyebrow, raising eyebrow is just hey, and
mm-hmm.
when you're going to move your eyes, you're just telling the direction what to do.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Great, 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 great. Right. Yeah, I think yeah. And like sometimes it has it happened like maybe you want to drink like a beer or something like with your office mate and he's still working. Your boss is just close to maybe that person. So you could not say let's go outside, but you just show the same eyebrows or eyes like let's come on man, let's go outside, right?
See, there are many emojis also. In one emoji or two emojis, you will understand the whole message.
Mm-hmm. Now see, like when we talk about non-verbals, it's not all about emoji. Like it's your own expressions.
We are talking about non-verbal communication, so it comes under that category only. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking about only expressions. I'm talking about the whole thing,
Mhm. And
which
one
comes
more thing,
under.
like one more, since we are like just having it's not a topic, guys. Like we are just having a, you could say, chit chat. I'm just having because topic is something else. But I need some participant, guys. Otherwise, I'll be more comfortable on
So
chit
who
chat.
we are?
Hmm?
So who we are? Me, Umesh, and Saranya.
Just don't worry. Like Agni is here. Saranya, sometimes she goes on mute. No, actually, she
No,
doesn't
no. Yeah,
participate.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Y-
Yeah.
You guys are here. Okay, okay, cool, cool then. Okay, so one more thing I think Rocky Bhai mentioned, like sometime we communicate through shaking hands. So how do you shake your hand, Raceless? Raceless, let's welcome to Agni. Hi, Agni.
Hi, Rohan, Restless, Umesh, Saranya, and all in the comment
Hi, Agri.
section.
Yeah, how are you?
Hmm.
I'm absolutely fine. How about you?
Yeah, great.
Okay, what you were talking about, guys?
Actually, as of now, we are just talking about non-verbal communication. So, Jagu, how do
Okay.
you how do you shake your hand with people?
I say normally the way everyone does.
No, like people do in a different way. So, do you do your shake hand with a lousy hand, like maybe?
No, no, no. I'm not that inconfident and very scratchy person. I'm very confident when I meet any new people. So I'm not somebody who is inferior.
Okay, so what about you, Raceless? Like,
See, like I shake hand and then I turn it to his, I grab his, what do we say, thumb with my whole hand. So his hand will also go towards my thumb. They understood. So he is going to grab my thumb, bottom side of my thumb, and I will also do the same.
okay,
So that kind of first normal handshake, then the thumb handshake
okay, okay.
with everyone, and no handshake with girls.
No shake hand with
No
girls.
hand.
You
Yes,
don't shake hand with girls. Why?
yeah. I say hello only from, and I say like I just wave my hand. That
Right,
is
but
not our tradition.
it is not in your tradition. What about in your office? You don't shake hand with girls?
We don't have girls in office. We are
But
night shift.
no, but you said like even your boss, she's a female.
Now she is now she everyone is working from home. Even I am also working from home. But although if I go to office, I will not do it.
And don't they feel discrimination?
Let them feel.
Come on, like, no, but it's not a good way. Like, see, we can shake hand with
No,
every just.
out of respect, I'm doing it.
Are
I'm not doing
I
it because I'm not doing it because I want to make them feel uncomfortable. Uh, I'm doing it out of respect. This is my way. I can take
This
it.
is your way. Understood. Okay, so Falguni, I read your comment, Falguni. So after my LS, I'll call you up. Even I'll text you. I'll just call you directly. I think by that way, then you would be able to text me or you would be able to message you. Falguni, I read your comment. So, but Restless, like if you're not comfortable with shaking hands, so you won't believe. Like as I said, I think few days back,
You got
few
me wrong. You got me wrong. I didn't say that I'm not comfortable for shaking hands. I'm saying out of respect, I don't want to do it.
out of respect. Okay, so one thing I would like to share. I think few days back I shared like as you know, I today it was a party in my office. I went to Connaught Place and there was a pub and we had a party, right?
Okay, I was
So,
not there.
so yeah, so that day what has happened? Like I think after a long time, I think 2.5 year, after two and a
Mhm.
half year, like it was a good connect with all of my team member. So one of my team member, when she came to me, she shaked her hand and then after that she hugged me, right? Hugged in a professional way, right? So and not just me, there were other people as well. She hugged people in a very professional way. So what would you say? Like, is it? Yeah, side hug. Yeah, Neha, you are right. Side hug, right? Not like no holding your neck and all. Like not in that way. Yeah, Neha, you
See,
are right.
if I'm not going to shake her hand, how she's going to give me side hug directly? The first thing that we do while doing side hug, that we shake our hand first of all. So when I'm not going to shake her hand, how she is going to give me side hug?
So what
So
what if she would just in like no she would just you could say encourage you not like she's the one who is initiator. She just raised her hand. So what you would do? You
I'll
would pull
look
out.
somewhere else. I'll look somewhere else. I'll do hi and I'll look somewhere else. I'll take my hand in my pocket.
Okay, Agni, how do you find it? Like what he said in this context, like okay. So Rocky Bhai is Nitish. The
And
word.
Agni, you can give your opinion very openly. I would not feel anything, like that. How could you say this or like nothing, nothing. Like I'm open to any of your thoughts.
Hi Agni, are you with me? Hi, Agni.
Actually, he commented that he's in the kitchen for the 5 minutes and he will talk soon.
Okay.
Okay. I could not hear. Hmm.
No, you can say about it if you want. Like you can ask others if you want that too.
Hmm. Okay, no, so I understood, like maybe you are a bit adamant towards your own principle. You do not want to hug someone, you do not want to shake hand with girls. Yeah, that is okay. That's your call.
Out of respect. In bracket, out of respect.
In bracket, out of respect. But see, if there's a person new in your office, how he or she would know like this is out of respect?
She will know the way I am going to say hello to her.
Okay,
But
cool.
Rohan, maybe he changed it when what I would say. Suppose he get a chance to shake with some girl or somebody, she him. Like maybe he changed it automatically. But he's not this situation now, right? In the future,
I
suppose
don't
he
know.
get a chance to do that, surely he do that. I think so.
Are
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Saranya.
No, no, Saranya, I will not
But
do it.
Raceless, you are
But
saying now you won't do that. But if you are in the situation, surely you do that. I know that.
yeah, I have been in situations like this, but I never did it.
Somebody come to you directly, then give the hands. What do you do, Raceless?
Directly means
After
like
that, they are hug you. What do you do?
see. Like tell me how someone can do such thing, that they are coming directly and they're hugging
Some
you.
some
Who?
people they are doing right. So that professionally they are doing nowadays, right? But so somebody come to you directly, then they are doing like this. But you have to you have to respond them, right?
Yeah, I will respond. No, it's just a normal conversation that person is going to say hello to me, right? Because somebody might be introducing like us to each other. So
Yeah.
in that case, I will say hello only, and I will give my 100% to avoid such interaction.
So raceless
That
Neha is suggesting you like race if she willingly wanna shake hand, then don't refuse it. It's a disrespect. So
Mm.
respect in various other manners.
see if you are trying to impose your thoughts on me, I'm not going to agree.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, Umesh, the same question would go to you, Umesh, because I want to listen to you and then we can bring a topic. I'm not imposing, I'm suggesting. Yeah.
Like what I have to tell, like I was just sleeping.
Okay, you were sleeping.
Yeah, like is there a thing like it's like we have to shake with the girls, hands with the girls,
If a girl wants to hug you, then
and then yeah, she can hug me. What's the
great,
problem in that?
great. Like you said it, no? Like what I wanted to listen. Great. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Jaggu. Hi, Jaggu.
Hi, I'm back.
You're back, and I think now you're done with your household chores, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
hmm So let me bring a topic, guys. Okay. So are you guys comfortable? Let me check with you, Jaggu, Raceless. I know you both are comfortable, but Hemant and Saranya, okay, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, no problem.
So let me bring a topic. Regal, I work in a company, Regal. I'm a working guy. Meanwhile, Raceless, Agni, you guys keep talking, okay? Let me type, no?
Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
okay.
Hi, Jaggu. How are you, man?
I'm absolutely fine, Baseless. I have been missing you for a couple of days. Where have you been disappeared?
Like I was here only, but this Rohan was not giving me chance to speak on hop on. Like he was saying, let's say he is talking to you, okay, Agni. Like he's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to you, okay. And then I came on hop on. He will say like 1, 2, 3, hi, restless 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I felt so bad. Then I used to join. And I used to hop off.
Okay.
By the way, I wanted to tell you,
Mhm.
whatever your thoughts were on that topic, on army. Um, but I had the same. I had and I have the same thoughts on that, and I also did my own research on that.
Mhm.
Uh, that why Gujaratis are not joining the army.
Mhm.
Um, the thing is, they don't have any background of army since
Yeah,
decades,
exactly.
many decades,
Mhm.
and also they are applying, but their success rate is only 2%, 2%. So that's why they are not in army. It has nothing to do with patriotism, or it has
Mhm.
nothing to do with the
Exactly.
availability, or they are from rich background. It has nothing to do with it. They are also applying, but they are not getting selected. That's
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
we share the same view.
Okay, so Falguni is here. Hi, Falguni. And Falguni, you are looking so pretty in this new DP.
I can't see.
But I can't see yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
even
I
I
can't
also
see.
can.
You guys can't
Oh,
see?
But
no, I clicked on her profile. Now I'm able to see her DP. She is really gorgeous.
Hmm. We all said that you are looking, very gorgeous.
It was
on behalf
Jaggu. Yeah.
Yeah, like yes, Falguni. What did you say?
Am I audible to you now?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
Okay, great. Actually, I have taken my headphones off. There's something wrong with my headphones.
Yeah. There is some background noises from your side, maybe because of your headphone.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so like, have you got some topic, Rohan?
Yes, Jaggu, I have got a topic.
Yeah, just put it forward.
Yeah, I'm almost there to put it, and I know it would be
चल
boring for
सुबह
some of.
कम निकलना है जल्दी करो
Rocky Bhai. Kukur, it's ignore Rocky. But like my Moshi Dhriti Mosi got a very funny name and very cute DP.
So, guys, the topic is that are old age homes necessary or not necessary to our society? If we talk about country like India, so I would like to listen your thought on this topic. What do you think? Because old age homes are increasing in our country. So first of all, I would like to know: do you know what is old age home? Agni,
Yeah, I know.
what it is?
Old age homes are the homes for elder people who are kind of abandoned from the family. So if they have no one, so they live in old age homes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Rohan, listen, Rohan.
Yeah, Falguni.
Yeah, I just came here to remind you that don't forget to call me after this LS because like I'll not be here now, but just don't forget to call me. I'll be waiting for it because I need to talk about something important. Otherwise, I wouldn't have messaged. Like,
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll text you up, right? I hope you'd get my message, and then I'll call you up. Okay.
okay, okay, so I'm gonna do it now. Like my friend is sleeping beside me, otherwise I would be here.
Okay, Falguni. Okay, okay.
Okay, bye guys. Bye,
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 bye.
Jimmy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. So, okay. So, Agni, you know about this. Okay. So, restless. Then, like, before I come to this topic, of course, we are discussing it. Have you seen any old age home close to your house or in your city? Have you seen any?
yes there is one near the house.
Okay, raceless is I guess he's in the market or maybe he is middle of the fair, so
Mm-hmm.
perhaps that's why they're not. Okay.
Okay. What about you, Umesh? Like,
But
Umesh,
I'm muting myself.
you are in market restless. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I never in my area there is no old age home, and I never seen a old age home. and it's necessary to have a old age home because in society there are many peoples who do not have home, especially the old peoples. So yeah, it's important.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got you. And Saranya, what about you, Saranya? What do you think? Like, hi, Saranya.
Yeah, I'm here, Rohan, but I was eating something, so I did not listen. Can you repeat that? What you're saying there?
Yeah, like I just want to know, like we are going to discuss on old age homes, right? It is necessary to have in our society, country like India. Like we say, like no, we are cultural rich. We are quite rich in values and integrities. Because India is a country where my voice is echoing, not echoing.
Yeah, it was echoing.
It is
Again,
not
it's
from my
echoing.
side.
I don't think it's
So,
from my side as well. Okay,
Saranya, it
let
is
me
from
mute
your
myself.
side? No, no, it's not from your side, Jagu. I think it is from Saranya's side.
I mute myself. Let's do it then after.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so okay. So I think there's a comment, so let me read it. So Rocky is saying that emotional blackmailing is an important tool used by parents to guilt trip their children to get what they want. It is quite difficult for an working adults considering the present dynamic where both men and women work to take care of elderly parents at home. It's not because they don't like their parents. It is high time to accept and normalize it rather than shaming present generation. Okay, so he said this. So Jagu, now again, like when if we say it is necessary, so why do you think, what are your logics, why, like what are those attachments and validation to prove it is important for the society? And if you say it is unnecessary, then I would like to listen the other side of argument as well, why it is unnecessary. I want to listen you. What do you think?
I mean, it's always good to have such homes for abandoned people, whether it is
See,
orphan.
listen. When we say abundant, what do you mean by this? First of all, I
Like
would like to know about this. Like when you say abundant, suppose,
abandoned means.
let me tell you, like suppose, you got a job, in Mumbai. Your parents are in Patna. So would you like, but just because you are not now, they are at the late maybe 70s or 75-year-old, and they cannot stay with you maybe due to XYZ reason. So you'd consider them as a abundant, like when you just send them to the old age home, like, but because I just want to understand what is your definition of abundant.
Like if old somebody is who is elderly member of family and he's not living with his family, maybe he or she is away from his family, but still he's connected with his family and he met his family once or twice in a year, but he's just like staying away because of some other reasons, because of some jobs related to jobs. So I don't consider them abundant, and they already have homes in India. So for
Mm-hmm.
those it's very unnecessary to have like such old home. But
Mm-hmm.
for abandoned people, whether it's orphans or whether it's old age people who are abandoned or who doesn't have anyone in the background, for such people it's good to have any sort
So,
of, yeah.
let me tell you, there are two kind of old age homes. So one that is paid, one that is non-paid. So the non-paid, like they take care of abundant people whom like nobody is there to take care of them. But there are paid old age homes as well, like where you would pay and they would take care of your parents with medical facilities, with certain activities and some other engagement stuff, right? They would take care of it. So paid and unpaid are both. So if they are abundant, no, none of the family members are alive, I understand, like no, that old age home concept. But these days, what is trending a lot, that is paid one. Like people were, people they were paying, you could say, good amount of money to take care of their parents, like so.
Mhm. Like even in this case, if all elderly people are not abundant, so instead of sending them to the old ages, rather their sons or their kids should provide them somebody who can help them and who can treat them at home rather than sending him or her somewhere else. Because I maybe, like, you may disagree with me, but I personally don't believe that someone should like send their parents to others home or somewhere else just because he's not able to like take care of him. So rather he or she, rather those families should provide some extra people, like some servants or something else in the home, instead of sending them on to, like, when it comes to paid, so nothing is going to be cheaper. Sending them to any old age homes would also be expensive. So instead of sending them, just provide them servants or provide them some domestic help. That would be better. Why are you like willing to send them somewhere else? Like in India, mostly parents and their children are emotionally connected. So I don't feel, maybe like you may disagree with me, but I don't feel it is moral. It is very immoral to send your parents somewhere else just because you are not able to take care of him. Yes, in USA or in Western countries, it's very common practice. For them, it's very usual. But for me, it's very awkward. So I don't like stick with this topic. Stick with this point. Like, unless he is abandoned, he should not be any other home.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood.
Like when you are able to grab all the property of your parents, then you must take care of him. It doesn't matter whether you have time or not. If you're sending him or her to somewhere else, then just don't you should not have any rights on their property.
Mm-hmm. So you want to say, like, if you are entitled to have all those assets, properties, so despite like, no matter how much you are busy in your life, you should not send your parents to the old age home.
Exactly, you should not, because he is also one of the very important aspects of your life, and you exist because of him or her. So you can't be so you can't be so cruel to your parents just because you have less time. If you have less time, then just get some domestic helps. You can get some servants, and it's not hard to get servants in India, and that would be less expensive compared to old age homes which are paid. So I think, like, I don't believe that someone should send their parents to somewhere else.
Mhm. Okay, okay, understood, Jagusi. Like, it's not right and wrong. It's all about our own, you could
Yeah,
say,
yeah. It's all
right?
about the morality preference. In my morality preference, it's not ethical. But in
Mm-hmm.
somebody else, if they are like willing to send their parents somewhere else, then I have no point. I'm not somebody to criticize them. It's their like choice. But for me, it's not good to send my parents somewhere else.
Okay, so Akanksha, hi Akanksha.
I don't.
Okay, so Akanksha, again, you're looking gorgeous in this DP, Akanksha. But that is not the talk of the town. The talk of the town is that what is your take on the old age homes? It is necessary. What do you think it should be?
Is the noise from my side?
Are no, Saranya, Saranya, can you just hope off and then hope on, Saranya? Saranya, it's like I'm getting some noise from your side, Saranya. Just hope off and then hope on. Yeah, Akanksha. So, Akanksha, what do you think about old age home?
Um, I think sending uh, our parents is not a good idea because when children are
Saranya, I think something is wrong with your mic today. I don't know what has happened, Saranya. It's Saranya, just mute yourself. Like, no, I'll come to you. Let's listen, Akanksha. Yeah, Akanksha.
Mhm. So I'm saying because they also need the family. They have feed you, they have taken care of you, and when they need you, you just leave them. They
Exactly.
also have expectations from you. You can't do this injustice to them.
Hmm. So, okay, so you want to say, like, I mean, it's not necessary. Like, no, if family members are there, so they should stay with their parents, right? They should not send them.
Yeah, they should not at all send them, but some people are very bad. They treat them very badly. So, in those cases, it's better to live to live away from your family than to be there. Even some people beat their parents.
Mm-hmm.
In those cases, it's good that we have old age homes in our country. These are created by government because uh, the young people of this generation are very frustrated. So to avoid those situations, government has created them. But it is not at all good idea to send our parents there. Of course, they are not orphan.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. If like old parents are suffering because of their child, and old parents willingly want to be separated from their child, then they should have right to stay away from their child, because they should not be living in a tortured life. So in that case, although this is just exceptional, only few childs are there who just behave so in a cruel way with their parents. But even in that is a very limit, like few in number. But they should have right. If parents, old people wants to get separated from their family, then they should have right. And in that specific case, they should have like there should be like
Yeah,
old
I
age
have
homes.
seen few videos on YouTube and people there are like literally crying. They are crying like our kids left. They went to foreign countries and they left us here. Like they feel left out. They don't deserve it.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so you want to say Akanksha, ideally it shouldn't be there, but if the connection between maybe son and father, or maybe the younger one and the elder one is not good, so then old age home should be there, because otherwise the relationship would be so toxic and they would be tortured, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. It's
And
better.
especially with the consent of old people whom you are going to send.
But
So
but what I understand, Agni, like consent, I think it would hardly come. Like if we talk about our parents, so of course now I think the generation which we are living, we are the one like no who are, you can say, more forward, because our parents are pretty old. Even though it doesn't matter how much you would torture, like they would not love to leave their motherland, like where they are born, where they have lived their whole life, or they have built up their own house. They would not ever say like no, like just send me at old age home. Even though they would say like let's have a partition, let's part it away, but they would love to maybe cook alone, live alone, but they would not prefer to go old age home, because in old age home.
Yeah, but old age homes are for those people mainly who can't do their work on their own. They need some
and
help.
also old age homes are not always heaven. There could be problem in old age homes as well. But yeah,
It doesn't matter even if they are not able to do their work on their own, still they should not be in old age home.
yeah.
Yeah, but who is going to help them then? They might be
See,
falling
in
here
old
and
age,
there. Who will take them to the
listen.
hospital?
People are paying from 8,000 to 50,000 per month for old age home. At least in my city, 8,000 to 50,000, depending upon the quality of that old age home. So why
Hmm.
can't you just keep one person who will come once in a while? And there are people who are ready to do this kind of work. Okay, so you just have to pay them like 6,000, 4,000 or 8,000, and they will come to
So
your
so,
house.
so
They will check on
at
them.
least
But
at least they are going to have some company in old age home rather than
see,
staying.